the man walking the talk. I'm passionate about Project Nigeria. You see how he talks from the bottom of belly. He's saying it because something drastic needs to be done to change the narratives for the culture sector. Thank you so much, sir. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this day is an exceptional day. A day major stakeholders in culture from the 36 states and the FCT gather to truly dissect NAFEST. So all hands must be on deck to make a success of today's outing. And it will go down in the annals of history that a holistic review of NAFEST actually took place after 35 years of its inception. On this note, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to invite for the first presentation, Franca Idemudia. She will be presenting a paper on e-marketing of Nigerian cultural content by Clevenard International Media Limited. Let's put our hands together and welcome her on stage for her presentation. She has just 10 minutes to do justice to that topic. Please let's appreciate her once more. Let's put our hands together for Franca Idemudia. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. All right, good afternoon, everyone. I want to say a very big thank you to DJ Sir. Thank you to the National Council for Arts and Culture. A big thank you to all commissioners present here this afternoon. A big thank you to all the stakeholders, tourism stakeholders, for inviting us, Clevenard.com, to give this presentation this morning. Now, when Mr. DG was speaking, he did make mention of some things, and he said, how possible is it to differentiate or to separate culture and tourism? The fact is this: you cannot separate these two concepts. They go hand in hand. All right? Now, Nigeria is painful, is pathetic, and at times it brings tears to our eyes to see that Nigeria is so blessed the way we are, to see that Nigeria is so blessed with natural resources, that Nigeria is so blessed with creative minds, that Nigeria is so blessed with tourism destinations, that Nigeria is so blessed with all the crafts that we have in the world. Yet we are crying and weeping that there is no money in the system. Everybody has become so lazy. We've made our mind, our intellect so lazy because everybody thinks of oil. But the fact is this: if we develop our tourism and the cultural sector, it is able to give us much more than oil has ever given to this big country, Nigeria. Now, thank you so much. I'm talking to each and every one of us, from the presidency to the Senate, National Assemblies, to our traditional rulers. See, that thing you have at your background and you think is nothing, the diaspora is seeking for it. The diaspora, we pay millions of naira to be able to have that thing within. I watched some presentations yesterday. They danced and all that, and we here in Nigeria, what did we do? We clapped, Abby. But let me ask us a question. Will the clap be put the naira in their pockets? No, it will not. Will it give them dollars? It will not. But at the end of the day, we just say we are just here selling for our domestic market, and we're not really making benefits and any benefits from it. Now, I bring you greetings from Clevenard.com in diaspora. All right, Clevenard.com is owned by Mr. Toru Oshindero, one of the sons of his great son. He's from Abuja State here. He built Clevenard.com, but he's based in Spain. And the concept of Clevenard is this: we want to sell Nigeria. Let's start with Nigeria first. We want to sell Nigeria to the diaspora. We want to sell Nigeria creativity, Nigeria tourist destinations, Nigeria tourist sites, Nigeria tours, hospitality industries, and everything African, everything Nigeria, from your fashion to your accessories. We want to be able to sell it in diaspora. So what do you do at the platform? You don't really do anything. All you do is to network with Clevenard.com, sign up on the platform, and then from your different destinations, what do? You begin to impute organic materials into the system. We've all known the harm that the mainstream social media has done to us. We look at Facebook, don't we? We go there. Have we ever seen anything positive about Nigeria on Facebook? Let's be frank with ourselves. We don't see it there. All we see on Facebook and other social media platform is this: that Nigeria is bad. Nigerians are demons. But funny enough, these things come from even us that are Nigerians. And it is killing the system. Then there are some things we can easily just do to make sure that our image in diaspora is sold effectively. And that is what Clevenard.com stands for. What do you need to do to be part of Clevenard.com? You are not paying money from it. We are saying, let it from the kings who are the custodian of culture. Let them bring up and they upload their content on the platform. And they will in diaspora. We send and market Nigeria and then the sector on their behalf. All right. Now, we are saying again, for example, we have designs. This was made in Nigeria, right? It's made in Nigeria. Now, let me ask the question. Can somebody here pay 50,000 naira to get this attire from him? No, we will not. We think it's very expensive, right? But I want to tell you that, for example, in a country like Spain, where my director is based, somebody can pay over 200,000 naira for something of that nature. So why are we so blessed with different natural resources? Why has God given us so much wisdom, yet at the end of it all, we are still crying and weeping in this nation? Why are we still saying that there is no money in this country where simply developing the tourism sector in Africa, tourism sites, tourism destinations, will give this nation much more than oil has ever given to this nation? It's very painful. I have a 10 years old child at home that when he draws this arena now, if you look at it, was a picture that was snapped. And somebody in his class is telling me, the teacher is telling me, please let him read Mercy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know where I'm going to push him into. But why do we concentrate on things that are not really important to us in Nigeria? Why do we think that only oil is what is going to make this nation, this country, better for us? See, if we develop our culture, if we develop the tourism sector, the hospitality industries, it is able to give us much more than we can or could ever have gotten from the oil. What are we saying? Clevenard.com is a social networking platform. It's a social networking platform designed by an African for Africans. To do what? To showcase the concept of Africa, the beauty of Africa to those in diaspora. So that in the next future, we don't start having like Amechi Bonango sleeping in the hospital and still looking for money to treat himself. So that we don't start looking for funds to raise to treat somebody like Mr. Ibu. Also that we don't start spending our years in the industry and then we are coming out to say, I have nothing to show for it. Clevenard.com once again is here, telling each and every one of us, we want to work with your sector. We want to work with your sector to showcase the best of Africa to the diaspora. We want to show want to be able to show the best of African tourism, African sites, African locations to the diaspora. I've met with one of the commissioners. I've met with the commissioner River State. I've met with the one in Benin, and I've met with some others as well. And then there is a question they all ask. They ask me, how do we make money from being part of your site? Well, that's very funny. Because if you're asking me in this 21st century how to make money from the internet, it is very, very funny. Now, let's say, for example, you sign up on a platform and you upload the content of what you have, tourism destinations, and all that on a platform. All right? Now, do you know the number of people that will call you from the diaspora to place adverts on your page of that platform? Who does it go to? It goes to you. Now, for instance, you are working with some persons in Anambra State and have uploaded their destinations as well. One into cultural trips and all that. I will tell you that somebody in Spain will pay thousands and millions of naira to be able to bring these people down to see our culture. What do they want to see over there? They don't want to see our Ramsey suit that they are already familiar with. They want to do the entire concept of what African is all about. They want to see the beauty of our nature, our cultural heritage. They want to see that. They want to see the beads we wear on our heads. They want to see what makes or what connects us to the soil itself. I want to encourage us this morning. I don't have much to say because at the end of it all, definitely like Digital rightly said, I want us to have a feel of what we all came here to do, and that is selling Africa culture and the tourism industry. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and I do hope we can take it more from there after this meeting. Thank you so much.
I think that clap should be louder. That is Franca Idemudia talking to us on the way forward, how to e-market our products. And I know that several people in diaspora want
to see a touch of just what we have to offer. And this is 36 states and the FCT. Beautiful people, beautiful colors, beautiful sceneries. What about our arts and crafts? Wonderful, we want to see it. So she has just thrown light on what we can do to get our states out there.